Hi! In this video, we'll guide you through the initial setup steps before building your cap table on the Qapita platform. This setup includes adding a stakeholder, creating a security class, and setting up a share certificate template. Think of it as laying the groundwork. Once these pieces are in place, you'll be ready to start adding transactions and build out your cap table. Let's begin. When we log into the Qapita platform, we land on the dashboard. On the left navigation, we see a section called Stakeholders. Click on this section. This is where we can manage all information related to stakeholders. Here, we find an option to add a new stakeholder. Click on Add New Stakeholder. We will see options to add either an individual or entity. Let's add an individual stakeholder. We proceed by entering the first name and email ID. If the stakeholder is an employee, select Yes, and the employee ID field becomes required. If the stakeholder is not an employee, select No. We can add more details or upload documents. Custom fields can also be created from the Settings section. After entering all details, click on Add to add the stakeholder to the platform. Once the stakeholder is added, the next step is to add the security class. We go to the Ownership section from the left navigation and click on Security Classes. Security classes define the types of securities a company has issued. Here we can add a share class, convertible class, or a warrant class. The option to add a security class is in the top right section. Let's start by adding a share class. When we click Add Share Class, we see two options, Common or Preferred. We will start with the Common Share class. Let's add Common Stock. We assign a prefix to the share class. Then we specify the first date of closing. This date represents the date of the first transaction where the terms legally come into effect. For example, let's say it was created on the 1st of August. We select the currency from the drop-down menu. Then we specify the price per share at which this stock was issued. If there is a face value, we add that as well. Then we provide the board approval date, which is the date when the share class was approved by the board or stakeholders. We enter all of these details. If there are any authorized shares or vote per share for this share class, we'll go ahead and add them here. Optional details such as terms and preferences can be added too. If there are any related documents, we can attach them. After all the details are filled in, click on Add and our share class is created. Now, let's move on to adding a convertible class. In the convertible class section, we have the option to select the type of convertible. Is it a custom convertible note, a safe note, or a KISS? For this example, let's choose Custom. We name this convertible class Convertible A and assign a prefix as CA. The share class field asks which specific share class this convertible note will convert into at conversion. If there are more share classes created, those will appear in this drop-down menu. Let's go with the future round. We select the currency from the drop-down menu, and then we will add the date this convertible was created. For this example, let's say it was the 1st of April, and then we will set the maturity period. Here, we also have optional details such as conversion parameters. Let's add a valuation cap of 1.5 million. We can also add parameters such as valuation floor, discount, interest, if any. Next, you can add any redemption parameters here and attach any relevant documents. Then click Add and the convertible class is created. Once all the security classes are added, the next step is to configure our share certificate template. To do this, we go to the Settings section from the left menu and select the Template option. In the Template section, there is an option to add a new template. We click on this, give a name to the template, and decide on the type of template we're adding. For now, we select the Share Certificate template. A default template is available for use. If it suits our needs, we can proceed. Or we can upload a customized template. In this case, we will upload our template. Click on Next, and our uploaded template will appear. On the left navigation panel, all the tokens that can be added into the template are displayed. Suppose we want to add the company name. We put the cursor at the spot and select Company Name. A token will be added, which we then adjust and correct until it looks right. From here, we can format the text. After adding the needed tokens, we click Next to preview the share certificate. The preview will show all the details. If the formatting looks good, we click Submit. and the share certificate template will be configured. That covers the initial setup that's needed to create a cap table on the Qapita platform. Please go to the next video to learn how to go about adding transactions as we finish building out the cap table. Please reach out if you have any questions. We are always here to help. Thank you.